Greetings and salutations, and I'm back. We are in March now. How did that do for you, everyone, with all that's going on right now? So, we are doing the Wheel of Life in Tarot. We are in March now. Oh, I better get the card. Okay. So, we are going into March here, and it is, let me look at my notes. What day is it today? It is Saturday the 7th. Okay? Saturday the 7th, and I wanted to make sure I did this before the full moon in Virgo. Right now, I mean, it is so overwhelming with what's going on with the planets right now. We've got a couple of planets. Oh, why is this going? Why did it do that? We have a couple of planets in their home, in their house. We've got Saturn in Capricorn, in its home. We've got Uranus over there in Taurus, along with Venus. Okay, Venus is in her home in Taurus. And we've got Neptune in Pisces. Okay, we've got Neptune in Pisces. There's some ghostly things going on, so I guess I'm supposed to be here to do this because there's twitchy things going on with the screen here. It keeps going back and forth. So right now I really wanted to come on because it's just overwhelming. I feel it. I'm sure you all do too. And there's a lot of things coming, and right now, because of Saturn and Pluto and Neptune and the Sun conjuncting with the Moon, and then we've got the South Node with Saturn. We've got a lot of energies right now that it's all to do with our karma. It's all to do with pulling out of those old traditions and making our own traditions, our own heritage, our own family traditions. It's time for change. And we have been on that for a number of years now, but in the last year and in this beginning year, we've noticed that it's been very much about how we step forward, how we step into our own identity and not be afraid to be who we want to be, and for the greater of our family, and as a human, an earthling here on Mother Earth. We're humans. We're earthlings, people. We're all, it doesn't matter what color, what part of the country, what part of the world we live in. We're all humans. We're earthlings, and we're forgetting that. And this is the awakening to remember that. So this is a very important one, and Virgo and that energy. So we've got a lot of interesting coming in, not to mention what's going on in China. Again, many prayers to all the people over there. Many prayers to everywhere around the world that's suffering from this virus, including my own country, America. Many prayers. So let us begin. We have on the wheel, as I'm going to show you here, we have the Magician. Let me put it right I'm sorry, guys. I think it could be like right there. We have the Magician, and it doesn't surprise me that this is the card of the month. We have to make sure that, I'm going to try to put it to where you guys could see it. There we go. We have to really go in, like I said the last time, it's really about going inside and doing this path working and shadow working that we need to do. So on that note, we'll be using, I did an unboxing, it should be up on the end when you finish this video. This is, I hope it doesn't blur, Rockham, is it going to blur? Yeah. Rockham Tarot. And this is a deck that I just fell in love with. I saw it on YouTube, and why is it freaking out? I saw it on YouTube, and this is one of the illustrators for Lewis Carroll, Lewis Carroll, Alice in Wonderland. That book that with those illustrations, those drawings. He was one of the guys. So they made a tarot deck out of a lot of his artwork. So I thought this has got to be good. So we'll be using this today. And I've been connecting with this deck. Really good energy. What they chose in these and for the deck was awesome. And we're also going to be using for enlightening us and giving us some hope, the Doreen Virtue's Magical Unicorn. And both of these decks, I will have the link down below to Amazon where you can get them. Okay, so we're going to be using these. I also have an unboxing of this one. What I'll show you. This one's a really good one too. So there's a lot of goodies. Lots of goodies. So let us connect. Let me get situated here. I'm a little squished. Okie dokie. All right. My incense is about to run out because I didn't blow it out. Put that there. Okay. Spirit guides, ancestors, angels, we ask you to come through, to guide us through these very difficult times. Please guide us and direct us for the collective. Okay. It's my cat. My cat is feeling it too. So how are all of you? I hope you're all doing good. I know it's been crazy. I live in the desert, so I stay most of the time here and don't go out much except to take care of business and stuff that but I'm fortunate enough to have my own hours and all that jazz. So many things were going on, and I always held, I did pretty good because I know the retrograde was going on, so I was proud of myself. Once you understand the astrology and the energies, and tarot therapy helps. That's why we do this, folks. It's to really understand the world and know the way it goes. And the way it's going, It's going. So let's do this. Okay. Let's do it. So we know how to deal with it. So a lot of people don't. Okay, so here we go. Be right there, LeFew, my cat. She's asking to go out and it's cold. Okay. Queen of Wands. I don't know if you can see that. It's beautiful. Queen of Wands. Okay, so, yeah, this is that Mars energy. This is, this is Aries with that Chiron there. Okay, we're dealing with this need to really communicate what we feel or where we stand. Some of us are able to do that very well without a hitch, okay? And it's probably, the fire signs, the earth signs, And with the magician here, we're really wanting to really show people what we mean, what we say. And being that it's a fiery wands, it's really about people are just really, it's intense right now. It's intense. Okay? I'll just say that. Let's see what the other cards have to say. Four of Cups. So it's intense, and some of us don't want to face that intensity because it's too much. It's better to ignore it than to face it. And being that this is Pisces, it makes sense because up there we've got Neptune and its house and the 12th house, and it has a lot to do with also Cancer. The moon is sitting pretty in Cancer right now. So we're dealing with the emotions. We're dealing with all these feelings that we're trying so hard to put out there, but some of us ignore or don't want to face what we really need to work on, as opposed to telling it all the time. We need to go within. Our karma, this is the time where the planets are right now. This is the time where karma is come back to go, psh, psh, wake up. Okay, so that's what's going on here, is that there are people who are trying to express themselves, and some people are a little more angrier than others and don't want to admit to themselves their own flaws. Everyone's so quick to tell everybody else, but they're not looking at themselves first to go, like I've said before, I think I've said one of our friends, he says, remember the person in the mirror is you. Okay. And that means look in the mirror to him. He's like, don't be judging me, because our friend is on the streets, and he always thinks everybody's judging him. So this is really denial, I feel. And we need to go within, be this magician, be this person that goes, I'm going to really get into my sacred space, and I'm going to be a magician and do the shadow working, the path working that is needed so that I can use these tools wisely. It's what I'm getting so far with the two cards. We got, okay. Alrighty, so Two of Cups. Yeah, we really are having a difficult time. This is beautiful artwork. I don't know if you can see that. We're having a really difficult time expressing how we feel and dealing with how we feel. Remember the last one that we did, we had all twos and all fours. It's back. We've got 1 4 and 1 2. Okay? And the Queen of Wands. So, and the 4 and the 2, or the twos, they're all cups. So this is all our emotional bullshit. Are demanding our way with the Queen of Wands. Like, I'm set in how I feel, and this is the way it's going to go, and it's going my way, and it's not going to go any other way. And I don't care what you say. You need to not do that anymore. Okay? Because this buildup that we're experiencing right now with all the energies, okay? And it's not going to get any better now with this coronavirus going around. All right? The panic and everything is just going to get more and more real. And if we don't go within ourselves now so we can prepare and be there as the queen to her family, to her friends, be the person who's got their head together, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be havoc. It's going to be chaos. So this, to me, is a bit of a warning of quit the duality within yourself and stop acting like you know it all. Stop acting like, oh, it's not going to be this, or oh, it's not going to be that, because you don't know where life is going right now. The energy right now is the karma, the human karma, not even your own personal karma, but the karma of earthlings as a whole. It's really, I see all these people who are religious and everything, and they talk about, all this judgment day and stuff. Well, it's not the end of the world. It's not. We've survived. There's been plagues through the centuries, People are dying. That is a fact. But we don't want to go into the panic. If we even come together to just connect and let those judgments of the people that are dying in China and saying, because people are saying that, I've heard people say it and it upsets me, people that I know say, oh, well, they deserve it because they're dirty people. That's horrible. They're humans. Nobody deserves to die this way, to die at all. But it's part of life, right? But this disease, no one deserves to die in this way. And we need to stop thinking like that and start going within and saying, okay, I'm going to be ready for this time, for what it could bring, because it did to China and other countries that are experiencing this. And we do have, in America, we do have a couple of, I think 17 or 20 people, from what I understand, you guys will correct me, have died. So, okay, we got the Page of Wands, and he's pretty on the loose, ain't he? Okay, that's fiery. That tells me it's pretty intense energy we're coming to, or are stepping into right now, everybody. We have all this fire and water, which means it's pretty steamy. There is a lot that we're just kind of, like, a part of us just wants to go, I don't know if I could do this. I don't know. And that's why we have to go within. We have to be strong. We have to be Joan of Arc's. We have to be Robin Hood. We have to be Excalibur. We have to be, you know, a king, a queen, a warrior, but without so much chaos. We need to go, all right, if this shit goes down, and we're preparing, we are, and we shouldn't panic, but we have to really, for the sake of our families, for the sake of our friends, everybody we love, for the sake of our own sanity, we need to really, everyone, because the karma is collecting. I don't mean to be scary, and I'm not, okay? I really am not. I'm just where the stars are at, and I could go on and on about the stars, but there's so much information about it. I mean, you've got the sun conjuncting with the moon, okay? You've got the moon conjuncting I mean, you got the sun with Saturn. I mean, there's so many. It's just overwhelming. I just don't know how to tell you. The stars are just the astrology aspects of it. I'd be going forever. But it's karma time with Saturn there with Pluto. And you've got the south node of Saturn too, which is all to do with the karma. So we've got a lot of going on. And it's the awakening, because we've got the Star of Bethlehem coming out on the 14th to the 20th. And I'll go into that a little more in a bit, but let's get this going on while we're here. Yeah. It's the Devil card. This Devil card is very interesting, don't you think? It's a beautiful card. It's like a Chester type person taking a woman, and she's like, well, I don't know where I'm going. I don't know where I'm going. You can't be influenced by what's going on and how people are reacting to it. You can't get influenced on having an attitude of judging other countries that are plagued with this virus right now, and more people are dying over there than what we've got going on here. And you can't be arrogant and have the attitude of, oh, well, they all deserved it, or America, or this, or, you know, or any other country that you may be from, that you hear people saying that, or you're doing it yourself. That's a fucked up thing to say. It's a fucked up thing to do, okay? That's where karma is going to get us, get you. I don't mean to be so powerful about this, but it is strong. And the fact that we got a Devil card here only speaks that we really need to grow the fuck up here with this Page of Wands here. We really need to grow up. This duality that we had last time we did the reading was all twos and of 1-4, remember? It was a quick 5-card reading. But we need to really wake up, guys. We need to wake up. We need to really go within and go, you know what? I need to be humble. Look at what I do have. I'm healthy. It's all to do with health, too. Okay? In the, what is it? The second house? And the fourth house. With the moon. Okay? With the moon in Cancer. It's really learning to be humble and diving into yourself to understand that judging anyone else that is going through this pain and saying, oh, well, you know, what's not going to happen here? Blah, blah, blah. You know, just shut the fuck up on that. There are people who have it here in America. Or anyone else who's saying this in another country. You know, this virus is new. Okay? It's a strain that's more powerful than the last SARS. Okay? So we are really dealing with something that could be a plague of our time. And we need to be humble that those of us that are still healthy right now, those of us who are still walking and able to breathe, because it attacks your lungs, okay? I've been researching it. You could do the same. It is not an easy way to go. Okay? So let's wake up here and not judge the people who are suffering from it. Let's learn to be humble and ground and really dive in and do the path working so that we could be sane for if for any reason it go that way. It starts with humbleness. Okay? That is what I'm reading here with the Queen of Wands. We have to be strong. We have to have strength. Right? Leo energy. Strength, which is coming. Got some Leo energy coming in the next couple of weeks. Or, next week or so. So, we need to be strong for the sake of ourselves, so that we could be there, because it starts with us first, so that we could be there for our families, for our children. We need to be the example. And you can't get influenced by the devil, because that's what's going on. There's this thinking that our egos, it needs to stop, people. It just does, okay? That's how you will be the magician there. Our karma is here. Whether it be this, there is karma that is going to be paid according to this Pluto-Saturn conjuncting. Okay? With Neptune over there at home in Pisces. Am I still going? Okay. Six of Pens. Yeah. Giving is receiving. I know it doesn't, it's a very deep card. These are very deep. That's why I use them. These are like the shadow working of cards. I've been really, they really just go, all right? And, you need to ask yourself, how is saying things about other people being giving? Those people, I mean, I'm being real here. Those people, everything's made in China because, we didn't want it, our own country didn't want it. I'm talking about America, okay? Our own country didn't want to pay for our workers, so we sent it all over there so it could be cheaper to China. And then the tariff comes. Our president goes, "Oh, I'm going to tax you now." And they're like, "What the fuck? We're making all your shit for cheap. We got little children, labor laws of children making the shit for your people." Okay? They're giving and they're doing the work for the little pennies, the little money that they're making because their government sucks. That's how this mess happened in the first place. They didn't do it correctly. They didn't handle it correctly. So how is giving them when they were giving to us by working, making all that stuff? How are we giving back to them by saying they deserved it? I'm sorry, I just, it's a big deal over here in California. Everybody's just a dick, okay? I just hear it and I just go, oh my God, am I really hearing this? That these people deserve it? That it's a dirty country? I mean, how horrible. And why is it that way? Because of their government. You think these people don't want to be in a clean environment? If that be the case, because I looked at the town, I mean the city, it looks like San Francisco or Hong Kong, so just FYI on that. Maybe the outskirts of the city. Okay. 3 cups. Okay, yeah. When you talk to people, you know, maybe you should tell them in a very, you know, with the communication here in a nice way, you know. Yeah, you shouldn't really be talking shit. You know, karma might just bite you in the ass. And then what? We have to, you know, it's the Trinity. The Trinity, the Triveca. It's the universe, which is God, the earth, Mother Earth, and then man. Okay, and that's why it's a triangle, like this. Where do you think man is in this? We're right here. God and earth, man. Okay? So watch how you speak. Get off your ego. Okay? Viruses are nothing to be egoic on or about. Sorry, I just get very... King of Wands. All right. It's very cuppy and very, very fiery. Very watery and very fiery. So we have the King of Wands here. All right. You know, is it really about the hunt? Is it really about, oh, just as long as I do this and do that and do this and this and that, you know, I'm gonna be fine, you know, it's okay, I'm doing me, I'm doing mine, you know. It's more than that. You could do yours all you want. It's a matter of having compassion. It's a matter of being there in a way where it's humbling, because you are the example to your children. You are. And if we want to teach our children the future, they are the future. If we want to teach them how to be compassionate, how to be better people, and care about others, you have to be the example of that. Not this example of the devil here being influenced by all your buddies and all that. And other people are like, oh yeah, well at least it's not Harriman. It's not going to get bad. It's just a couple of people who've died. At least it's not my people. You were there when Kobe, I'm talking about my state here, my town, Los Angeles. You were there when we found out that Kobe Bryant, okay, bless his beautiful soul, and his daughter, and all those people that died in that helicopter crash, okay? It's a famous basketball guy in the Lakers that we all loved out here, okay? You went out there. All of you fools that talk like this. You went out there. You even gave your basketball that he signed. You even gave your shirt that he signed, and you put it there. You gave it up to have it there. And yet you show that example to your kids. But you won't show this example of when people are dying. Instead you go, oh, that's not going to happen to us. Don't worry. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. How do you fucking know that? I'm sorry. It's just this stuff has really pissed me off lately. There's people dying. And those of us who do this work, those of us who are light workers, we feel the energy of the world. We feel it. And it's sad. Just sad. Okay. Another 4, folks. We need to build this new way of thinking. Okay, this is a 4 of Pens. You can't hold on to, you have to hold on to, you know what? I gotta stay grounded. Okay? Got 2 4s. It's that building. It's learning to turn a new leaf here. You know? Hold what is truly yours. Hold your children. Hold your family. Be thankful that you have them. Be thankful they're still there with you. Be thankful and know, wow, they're still here with me, because it could change at any given moment, not just because of this virus, but you could go into a car and get hit and get in an accident and die. You can, your children, that can happen too. We've got to kind of look at what we have with the magician here. Look at what you have and go, wow. Not, I worked hard for it. What do you mean? I worked hard for it. I did. Look at that you have it. And be humble and be thankful for it. Of course you worked hard for it. No duh, Sherlock. But you have it, and it still exists, and you're still here. You're still alive. They're still alive. And every hour and every day, it's a beautiful thing. Just is. Sorry, I'm getting verklempt. One more card on these, and then we could do the oracle. Another 3. A 3 of Pens. Okay? It's learning how to talk to everyone. Learning maybe that instead of acting like a machismo or acting like you're all that or in your little clique, that maybe you be the enlightened one and say, hey, you know what? Let's hug. Let's be thankful we're all right here right now, that we're all healthy. Teach our kids to be humble and thankful. And live every day to its fullest. Okay? Be thankful. Learn how to talk to your people instead of going with the devil here and being influenced by people telling you, oh, yeah, they're just so, and judging people. Judging other countries. Judging people deserve this virus. Nobody deserves this. I don't care what you think of other people. We're all human beings. We're earthlings, first and foremost. And it's so disheartening when you see people that don't remember that. So we have we have 2 3s, 2 4s, actually more than 2 3s if you count this 6 as 4 3s. Okay, that's 4 3s. So it's that Trinity. It's remembering the Tribeca. God, the universe, Earth, Mama Gaia, Mother Earth, and us earthlings, us humans. We got to remember that. That's the reason why we exist. And we can't get influenced by other energies, other people who think they're all that. Let's be the ones that step up and say, hey man, That's not cool. No one deserves this. We should be thankful and humble every day that we're still alive. Because anything can take us out. We've got the 2. I thought we were 2 2s. Yeah, well, I guess I'm counting the 4. Oh, the 2 4s. So technically a shitload of 2s when you think about it. And 2 4s. All right? So that's duality. Again, we're still facing that from last week or 2 weeks ago. Okay? We're still facing that duality within ourselves. That duality because we don't even know how to act or be anymore. We're always on this little egoic facade of, oh, no. We step into our little world of our little clan of people, and all of a sudden we think we're all that, and we have to play like we're too cool for our own good with this devil influence. Let's stop doing that, folks. Let's start admitting it, too. Oh, that's so-and-so. That's not me. Oh, no, it's you two. The 4 of Cups. Not wanting to admit that you're full of shit, too. Okay, I don't mean to be so, but that's what has been going on. And I'm calling it out. And we got to stop this, okay? So just stop that. So let's see the good stuff. Where's my unicorns? Let's do some unicorning. Trying to hold my verklempt-ness. Okay, so we're using the magical unicorn, like I said. Uh-oh, my battery's about to die. Better hurry up. Ah! Unicorns. I hope I'm going to do this. My battery's about to die. All right, unicorns, give me some good stuff because these guys are just a bunch of idiots, and not all of you. I'm sure you're all saying, yeah, these people. Let's just... All right, here we go. Yeah. Be thankful. Is that not a good takeaway from all this? Be thankful for what you have. Be thankful you exist. Be thankful your family is still with you because the other people in those other countries that are facing, and the people who've died here as well, anywhere around the world where people are dying from this disease, this virus, not disease, a virus, okay? They had families too, and they're sad and they're hurting. Be thankful you still have yours. It says, think about the people and the things you feel grateful for. I think I just said that in these cards. There's the legitness right there. Unicorns. Okay? See that? So, on that note, I think the sacred ones pretty much told us where to put it. Until next time, everyone, and I should be back. Oh, I should probably tell you about the Star of Bethlehem. Okay? Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn. From the 14th to the 21st. Okay? This is the time when the Magi went, the 3 kings, and said, at this time, when this Star of Bethlehem is going to be in the sky, on the 14th to the 21st, so look up in the sky, and remember this. Be thankful. Jesus consciousness. It's time to awaken to that, shall we? All right? Let's awaken to Jesus consciousness. Awaken and feel that awakening from the 14th to the 21st. Be humble. Know what he stood for. And practice from his example. Can you do that? Until next time. Stay safe. And I pray for all of us that there'll be a cure for this virus so we can all live in bliss again. Okay? Safely. Until next time, many blessings and love. Ciao.